What is going on, people? I am here for day number 21 of the 31 Days Half October series, which I'm doing on this channel. For those of you who don't know what this is my take on the 31 days of Halloween, 31 days of horror. I call it a little bit something different. I do it a little bit different, so that's why I call it the 31 Days Half October. There's a whole bunch of people doing some kind of 31 days. So if you've seen the movie I review or whatever have you, check out everybody else, because there's so many movies that you could be now learning about. For those of you who watch a horror movie all the time, then you can add more movies to your repertoire. I can't even say that, to your viewing list. And then if you only watch horror movies during October, you'll have movies for the next 10 years plus. If you check out everybody that I have linked, you'll have movies to watch for years and years and years. So this month it's a month for horror movies. Anyway, like I said, I call mine the 31 Days Half October because I try to do more independent titles, and well, that has no correlation, but I call it different and do it different. Try to do more independent titles, and I try to do it in alphabetical order. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This today should have been Q, but I don't have a movie for Q, so I'm pivoting and going somewhere else. But before I get into the review, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit that bell button so you know when I do upload more stuff. This month, technically, you don't have to, because I'll be doing a review every day of the month. But after this, for reviews and whatever, if you hit that bell button, you'll be the first to, well, not the first, but you'll be notified when I do upload more stuff. And to gain traction on this video, I guess, comment or share it, whatever you want to do. Anyway, like I said, today's letter should have been Q, but I had to pivot a little bit. I don't have many movies with that, so I'm going to go with D. All the way back, because we actually had the directors of this movie I'm about to review on the podcast that I do, the Wicked Horror Show, this past Tuesday. So the movie I am reviewing is Death Drop Gorgeous. Not to be mistaken with Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's Death Drop Gorgeous. It's written and directed by Michael Ahern, Christopher Dalpe, and Brandon Perras. Hopefully I said that right. I probably messed it up. But like I said, the movie is Death Drop Gorgeous. I'm trying to go back on my phone to see who the people are who were in it. Here we go. Sorry, my phone's, usually I read it off my computer, but my computer is kind of messed up as well. So So it is starring Michael McAdams, Wayne Gonsalves, again horrible with names, and Christopher. All three of them also star in it. So anyway, what Death Drop Gorgeous is about, it's something I've never seen before, I'll tell you that much. It's a slasher movie, but it takes place in a predominantly drag queen area. When we had him on, I told the guys that as I'm watching this movie, it reminded me of like a To Wong Fu. If you've seen To Wong Fu with Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo and Patrick Swayze, but that turned into like a slasher film with a little bit of different things sprinkled in. So pretty much what it is in this drag community, all of a sudden people are starting to die. They're getting killed off and found like mutilated and all that stuff. And the story wraps around let me get his name correct. Dwayne, who comes back to this small town. He was away, I guess, bought a house with his husband or boyfriend or something, didn't work out. He comes back to this town and now is trying to get back into the swing of things. He's trying to get his job back, that he used to be a bartender at one of these clubs that, again, cater to more drag queens, where there's a guy named Tony Two Fingers, and Tony. Anyway, I thought that was funny how there was a guy with that name. Anyway, he's, pretty much the focal point. Like, the people around him and these drag queens are starting to die around him. So now he's on, edge and all that stuff. And throughout the movie, eventually it breaks down and you find out who's doing this and why they're doing it. But throughout the movie, it's pretty much a question mark on who has the motive, why are they doing this kind of deal. So it is, a slasher. It's like a crime thriller, gore. It's a little bit of everything. But in this, you get a lot of gore. There's a lot of, like, scenes that I'm like, okay, well, that like... One scene in particular with a little meat grinder, I was like, ooh, okay. But like I said, it's definitely different. Not used to like a full-out movie in, with a whole bunch of drag queens and stuff like that. So it was definitely new to me and different take on a slasher film. So I appreciated that for sure. And like I said, if you're into gore, there's not, a miss of it. Like, there's a lot of, blood, guts, and gore that come into this for sure. And we found out that not only did some of the directors have a part in it, but they licensed it out. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I want to actually look up the special effects and stuff for it. But yeah, this is out on DVD right now, and it's streaming everywhere. That's usually I'll hold up the movie. I don't own a copy. So it is on DVD. It is streaming. So just look up Death Drop Gorgeous and you'll find it there. So for all my reviews, if you haven't seen my reviews before, I will leave the IMDb write-up. I'll leave a link for the trailer, and I'll leave a link to where you can purchase it. So if you want to, if you have a collection and you want to add it, I'll leave the link right there so you can purchase it. Also, in the description, like I said, there's a whole bunch of people doing some kind of 31 days. So just check out their links. And you can find, like I said, right now is day number 21. So you'll have movies for, ages, especially if you want to just watch horror movies during October, which there are some people. But you'll have movies for a long time. Like I said, I do more independent stuff. Wolfie, the 13th Wolfman's doing like movies around the world. Super Retro Throwback Reviews is doing Sequel Mania. There's a whole bunch of people doing different variations of it, or just, random movies and stuff. I think Retro Horror is doing 100 movies in 31 days, which is, crazy. 31 sometimes is hard enough, but 100 is even crazier. But like I said, I'll leave all those links in the description. Also, I'll leave the links to all my other social media. Got a Facebook fan page. I got a Twitter. I got an Instagram where I show off the movies behind me. Trying to get my TikTok back. Who knows? That's kind of in limbo. Like I said, I am part of the Wicked Horror Show, where every Tuesday night we will have a guest. Maybe not every Tuesday night. If we don't have a guest, we'll have horror movie chat. But for the most part, we do have guests, whether it's actors, actresses, directors, producers, most of them from indie film. Like I said, we had the guys from Death Drop Gorgeous on this past Tuesday. So it's always a fun time, especially if you're into horror and you want to learn the ins and outs and stuff. Check us out Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you're more into the audio side of podcasts, then we take the audio from the video and we put it up a week later. So this past Tuesday's show will be up next Tuesday, or next Thursday, I believe. So look around for that, or listen for that. I don't know why I held up a phone, but listen for that. And we also have a Wicked Horror Show Instagram. So check that out as well. And I guess that's, oh yeah, now I have a my own website, TonyHas9Fingers.com, so go check that out. It's got a whole bunch of my YouTube videos of the past and doing the 31 days and stuff like that, so check it out there. And I guess that's really about it. So until tomorrow, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell button, comment, share, the whole shabam, and until tomorrow, I'll see you guys.